finance and career. As we mentioned above, you're winding down from 2 years of excellent earnings. Most of your short-term financial goals have been achieved. This year, finance is not such a big issue. Your money house is empty, except for fast-moving, short-term planets, this year. The empty money house shows you're more or less content with the status quo. You don't have any major urge to make changes. You sort of take prosperity for granted. This is a good sign. The moon's north node, an abstract point, is in the money house until April 29th. This shows a sense of fulfillment about finances. It also tends towards excess. Perhaps your problem is too much money, a nice problem to have. The current spouse, partner or love interest could be having the opposite problem. His or her money house contains the moon's south node. This gives a feeling of deficiency. Thus, even if he or she is prospering, there is still this feeling of not enough. Jupiter spends most of the year in your third house of communication and intellectual interests. This will expand your mind and knowledge base. From a financial perspective, it shows wealth ideas-intellectual wealth. Intellectual property you own increases in value. It shows earnings from trading activities, buying and selling. Many of you will be getting a new car and communication equipment, and good ones. On October 11th, Jupiter will enter your fourth house. This brings good financial support from the family, as we mentioned above. It shows the prosperity and generosity of a parent or parent figure, and it often shows a new and larger home and the fortunate sale or purchase of a home. This aspect favors earnings from residential real estate, restaurants and the food business. Psychological therapists should have a good year. There are many short-term financial trends that can't be discussed here. We will cover them in the monthly reports. Mercury, your financial planet, is a fast-moving planet. Only the moon moves faster than him. He will move through your entire chart in the course of a year. Thus, money and financial opportunity can come to you in a variety of ways and through a variety of people and places. It all depends where Mercury is at any given time and the kinds of aspects he receives. When it comes to finance, you're very flexible and changeable. You like to have a lot of irons in the fire. Mercury in general favors trading, which is good this year, and the use of intellectual property. He will move backwards 4 times this year. Usually he only does this 3 times. So, more than usual study and homework is necessary this year. This was true last year too. Mercury will be retrograde from January 1st to January 8th, April 9th to May 3rd, August 11th to September 5th, and from December 3rd to December 23rd. These are times to avoid major purchases or investments. Instead, use these times to review your finances to see where improvements can be made. These are times for getting mentally clear about your finances. Once this happens, decisions and plans will be good. This year career is not a major issue. Your 10th house of career is basically empty, with only short-term planets moving through there. So, this is not an especially strong career year. Home and family, especially after October 11th, are much more important. Enjoy the lull, Leo. In the next 2 years Uranus will move into your career house and will stay there for several years, then the career will be very busy and full of change and excitement. Your career planet, Venus, like your financial planet, is very fast-moving, and will move through your whole chart in any given year. So there are many short-term career trends that are best discussed in the monthly reports.